Street hockey's a rough sport with lots of body contact and the ball flying about at anything up to 80 miles an hour. So you need a lot of protective kit, but that's not cheap. So where does the money come from?
Unfortunately, that is one of our major problems at the moment. There's a terrible lack of finance. For the players themselves, I mean, the kit is very expensive. As an example, to kit out a goalie, you're talking about £1,000. To kit out a player, just one player, you're talking about £400 to £500. That is a lot of money, you know, for an individual.
And that's why all the teams look for sponsors to help them out. But raising money isn't easy, and neither is putting on all that gear, as Titi Lola's been finding out. So let's take a quick look at some more quarter-final action. It's the Street Raiders in white and green against the Enforcers in white and yellow. And the Raiders' best player is David Orlebar. He's not called Pele for nothing. And Terence Ferris is a brilliant defender. The Enforcers' highest scorer is Jugs. And in goal, it's Terence Summers, Mr. Fear. He's not afraid of anything. And we pick up the action in the first half. There's no score yet. The Raiders in white and green are on the attack.
Number 12, Patrick Robinson, plays it all the way across, but once again to no one in particular. Although Tony Barley, Soho, manages to get it into the middle, and there's David Orlebar, Pele. Plenty of time and space to control it and flip it into the top corner of the net. David Orlebar gives the Street Raiders the lead. A power play goal. It's the Street Raiders 1, the Enforcers 0. David Orlebar. They call him Pele. He certainly had a nice little move there. And another brilliant shot. Once again, David Orlebar wound up, again the top corner of the net. No chance for the goalkeeper for Terence Summers. 2 goals inside of a minute. The Street Raiders 2, the Enforcers 0. Face off right-hand side. The Enforcers, Shorty, so called because he's not short, as one would imagine.
Just like Little John. Think of Robin Hood.
Well, can he steal a goal from the Rich Raiders? A shot from JJ, not on target. Remember now, the Enforcers have the man advantage, but the Street Raiders, Pele, David Orlebar comes away, he loses it.
Just cut out.
Cut out well. Vision, number 79, tries to shoot in front of the goal. It's Shorty. It's blocked by the keeper, though. Pele, David Orlebar. There's a man down on the pitch. There's a man down injured. One of the Street Raiders, number 4, Terence Ferris. Kenneth Ferris plays it over a nice pass. He finds his man on the right-hand side. Off the post from Tony Barley, solo. Shorty plays it out to his man, but only to a defender. The Enforcers really must try and slow this down and play to each other's sticks. They seem to be a bit apprehensive, don't they?
Yes, very. I mean, it's I'd say this is the first time they've actually got through to any real kind of championship. And
we have another tripping penalty. It's against the goalkeeper, which means the team now nominates who they want to sit in the box. So it has to be one of the players who's on the pitch at that time. The goalkeeper doesn't go off unless it's something really major.
I think Skipper's taking that.
So it's Skipper who's going to sit in the box. for his goalkeeper, Mr. Fear, who was adjudged guilty of tripping. Face-off Jugs winds up for a slap shot, deflected, but well wide. Sensi, another slap shot. Keeper gloves it away. Stallion for the Enforcers. This will be the Enforcers' best chance. They've got to get a goal back now if they can. Less than 30 seconds in the first half.
Shielding.
And from the halfway line, a brilliant shot from number
Wonderful.
99, Jugs.
That was the play that I was talking about, the shielding, blocking them out, taking it round, and a magnificent shot from our man Jugs.
So Jugs winds it up and puts in a screaming slap shot. That makes it the Street Raiders 2, the Enforcers 1.
And this is what Roderick's been hoping for since the start of the game. Jugs picks up the ball, and then he gets behind number 69, Sensi. He takes out the defender, and that leaves Jugs a clear shot on goal, and he makes no mistake.
So that goal in the last minute of the first period makes it the Street Raiders 2, the Enforcers 1. A power play goal, that from Jugs. They had the extra man. They finally listened to you. They finally listened to you and did what you said they should do.
Someone was out there. This is a play that they've been practicing for ages, like, you know, down at training. This is one of the things that we've put most emphasis on. And I was surprised to see that they hadn't used it earlier. And it just goes to show that it does work.
So the Raiders lead thanks to 2 goals from their captain, number 10, Pele.
Listen, play the game, use the space, get your shots in. That keeper's easy to beat. Play tight at the back, tight at the back, right? Don't get too involved in what they're doing, right? They're trying to take you off the ball. Let the referee know, right? If you're going to do anything, make sure the referee don't see it. Don't get sent off for no silliness. And when we've got our full 5 back, right? Hit the side, get up front and get the goal in. Right? We're taking no prisoners.
No prisoners, that's the message from Pele. And it all got a bit too exciting for Roderick, who decided to abandon the commentary box to support his team, the Enforcers, from the sidelines in the second half. But not even Roderick's presence could do anything to halt the Raiders. It's 3-1 when we pick up the action. The Street Raiders are on the attack once again.
2.5 minutes to go. Number 10 seals it up. David Orlebal Pele making it 4-1 for the Street Raiders. Just over 2.5 minutes to go. A simple shot out in the slot. The goalkeeper, Terence Summers, had no chance there. Pele, David Orlebal, makes it 4-1 for the Street Raiders against the Enforcers.
And it's all virtually one-way traffic now. Alfie lays it back for Terence Ferris, number 4.
And a shot from the halfway line, well saved by Terence Summers, Mr. Fear. Here's Pele once again with a shot, blocked by 88 skipper Leon Russell. But once again, the Street Raiders all over the Enforcers right now as we come down to the closing minutes of this quarter-final. And here's the countdown, less than 10 seconds to go. The Street Raiders 4, the Enforcers 1, and the Street Raiders set to go through to the semi-finals against the Street Warriors. The Enforcers gave it all they had, but penalty trouble. They were man down a lot of the time in the second half. They just didn't have the firepower to keep up with the Street Raiders. And Roderick is giving some advice to his team. Or is he saying something to the opposition?
What about those goals from Pele? He's a brilliant player, though, isn't he?
I've got to give him all the credit that's due to him. The guy is a brilliant player. He deserves to get half the goals that he got. But, I mean, if the Enforcers are playing in the way that they play, like you saw in the second half, they cut him out of the game. They never let him get to the ball. They never let him dribble the ball as much as he liked to before when they were standing off.
So the Raiders' 4-1 victory puts them through to the other semi-final, where they have to face the mighty Warriors, 5-1 conquerors of the Maulers.
Well, that's all for this time from the Tennents Super National Street Hockey Championships at Leicester.
Next time we'll be back with the first of the semi-finals.
So be there.
When today's heroes, the Taliker Titans, take on the pride of the Northwest, the Warrington Steelers.